Alright, next stop Carthage. No, we're gonna wipe this whole place out. Gotta do all down here, then here, then here. Just to be sure, I'll do that one last. Hopefully, by the time we wipe out most of this, we'll be close to that number. So there's like 1, 2. Yeah, there's like 4 here. Never mind, it's 5. White Mischief. Help me for the roof of Halone. Help me. My caravan, all are slain. Something huge and savage lunged out of the storm. The screams, you got to go and kill the swabbing thing. Kill it as it did my traveling companions. As long as that monster's out there, every one of our asses will be hanging out in the wind. Look sharp, adventurer, as adept as you are with your steel. Whatever it was, it seemed to be everywhere at once. Red murder withered in white stone. You learned the motion. How about we have ourselves some fun with it? Reach on down into the powder and throw a good-sized lump at me. Hard as you can. So make sure you take aim first. Much as I get a good laugh out, I doubt whoever would fancy a face full of snow. Oh yeah, because I learned a long time ago. I got the whatchamacallit throw. Oh, you got an arm to write songs about. That felt good, eh? Cold hands, warm heart. That's the secret to living. Really, there ain't much more to it. Just throw where there's snow and underfoot. No underfoot. Of course, if you try to do the same on other kinds of ground, you'll end up with a fistful of nothing. And what is the gain in that? Anyhow, like, what I would like to just do is toss snowballs at snowmen. That way you can hurl them as hard as you fancy. Snowmen don't mind. You're made of the same stuff, eh? Go on, give it a go. Try throwing it at the snowball right outside. The snowman right outside, okay? Snowman. The snowman. Lalafell is throwing. Should I eat? Maybe I eat. No. I know eat dummy. Dummy throw like 0. Only become yummy if throw like hero. Excuse me? Hero not here. Throw to me again. What the heck is happening? Finally, a throw of a hero. All yummy, no dummy. There's snow on my boots. I have it. No tallest hero made. I tired. Need to sleep. Don't worry what they say. They call you crazy. Revolutionaries always get called crazy. Oh my god. Magic snowman. That's spooky. Huh? Snowman talked, you say? Don't see how. I rolled the thing myself and it wasn't like... I engage a swimmer might mage. You go lie down a spell and don't go saying nothing to them inside. They'll figure you a winter drunk for sure. They might even put you in for a leech. Come by for another snow toss when you're in. Damn winter can't last forever. But if it does, maybe I'll start the snow toss tourney. Do not know how I feel about any of this now. Well, wrong. Try again. Oh, I am here. Wrong. Try again. Speak softly to me. What's this? Oh, it's an ice cluster. I need to talk to you, adventurer. I was down in the snow house, keeping out of the wind. And I heard whispers. I swear it on the lives of my chocolate. I couldn't figure out one there, but I'm sure I heard something. Going to see whose was. Else I don't know how I'll sleep tonight. I'm just people talking. Oh no. Oh no! Hello, I are Snowman, fan of snow. Dripping we is our hold on life sleeping. Sad I are so many dreams we had. Rally my spirits, won't you? Okay, I thought the first one was a joke, but this is getting out of hand. Profane, you do our pain with a rally so mundane. Ice cold, huh? I'm not gonna try to figure out what this. I don't know what he's trying to say. Only from our ability, flatter, cheer us. Will dry our tears. But if the tears are dry, that would mean that it's warm. Yeah. And then. Everybody. Goodbye. I don't know how I feel about any of that right now. Oh man, you don't say. And speaking in rude poetry? All I got was an ice cluster out of that, and that. Yeah, that's just what ice cluster. I don't need any of that stuff. That's the crazy part. Bloodstained snow. What is that? That's the target? That's the target? Hey, noob. That's the... That can't be the target. That can't be what it got. He freaked out over. Oh, then again. All killed? By this weird thing? Huh? I took a span of its leap with a span of the you get. Maybe not that tall fellow from Bedonia. We couldn't spare. We could have spared him easy. Glad to have settled the hash that one. Otherly, by what if he said. Alright. Moving on now. Don't want to know what's going on with all these snowmen. Adding fuel to the fire. It galls me to ask for the help of an adventurer. I cannot leave the fort. Not now, damn it. You are eager to do us service. Is that not right, adventurer? There is some urgent need for firewood, and you would gain much by assisting us. The area around Skyfire locks. Cover lack for firewood. Collect 8 bundles and deliver them to Sephamnot on the East Hill. Let me grab this first. Here. Yeah. Sheep to the slaughter. Common folk of Ishgard know to seek shelter in Skyfire locks whenever the dragon attack in force. Each stronghold must be victualled. These extra mouths in mind. Will you help secure meat and sheepskin from that roam the snowy plains? These stockpiles will mean the difference between life and death for the helpless folk under our protection. When the sheep are skinned and dressed, make your deliveries to the strongholds and watchtowers. Every morsel and every shield against the cold counts, no matter how small. Can you get the firewood? Firewood. Wait, did that come back? Oh, it took your time. You said earlier firewood. Who told you to bring firewood? Well, what happened to the fresh supply from Camp Dragonhead? Stand straight up when I mistook you for another. I sent out a recruit some time ago to take delivery on release supply. You came all the way to bring more fuel. I bid you thanks. There's no comfort we seek, you understand, but life. The cold is too relentless to go along without fire. I give thanks for your service, but Carthus is no place for those who lack discipline and faith. You will perish, and doing so may have endanger the crusade. Really? I'd rather be cannon fodder. Be back by now, even if he had to wait out the worst of this storm. He had wandered into that north road. That way roamed Fertile Cross. Adventurer, I sent a runner to Camp Dragonhead, but he is many hours overdue. I fear he has lost his way. Green's recruit that he is. Prevail upon you to fetch him back. Look, I want to find someone. A magic blade. What the? Oh. This should get us to 32, to be honest. I mean, 42. My fault. What's it say, 42? Well, I'll try to find out how to... Oh. This is for you. Thank you kindly, Ronald. We were without the men, and we need to lay an extra supply so thin as we stretched by the terrors of the weather. Adventurers such as yourself were sent by Helene. Helene herself. How much does it? I get what's going on here, though. Here you go. Hey, take this. I'm not reading. It just sounds like all gibberish after I admit. But we will read these. It's literally just people. By gratitude, adventurer, the rocks upon which its guard is built are less stalwart than we could ever have thought. 5 years ago, there has never been such a time as this. The shadows gather with alright, and we must make whatever. Finally got a new Oh, adventurer, where is the tomfool? If he's lost something into frostbite, he has none to blame but himself. Boy's ring. What is the meaning of this, after all? He had ginger ale. Oh, for the... He was a good lad, a fire to take his place in the war against the dragons. To die so... Death becomes you. There's a lot of side quests in this area. I mislike adventurers as well, you know. But that wretched death on the North Road binds us together. It's the will of the Fury. After which fury, I have decided to send you to Camp Drago with the ring. It'll become a night to. I added the boy's name to the patrol that was lost to dragons. Let's tell her that his son died gloriously in battle. Let his name not stand in shame. He deserves better. Wow. Now we're in camp. I am he, a ring, talk sensibly. This is my wife's naming ring. I took off her whole finger so many years ago. I gave it to our son after his swearing of the sword. You do not need to look so adventure. I know what this means. My son is dead. My line is ended. Yes, I know what this means. There was a patrol out of this guy last night that was killed. To the last name, was he one of them? Died well, for I heard they brought down 2 dragons before the fire came for them. In every generation of my family, at least one son has died to save. I scarce remember my father who fell manning the ballista at the locks. I am the last of 3 brothers. I have 4 sons and a daughter. 2 of the boys did not live to see their first name day. My wife died in childbirth with the 3rd. Sickness took my daughter along with her babes. Yeah, our honor is intact, for my son gave his life for the cause. Would that he know more danes, more battles? Thank you for the message. You lack no courage to make your way to Carthage in these troubled times. Wow. Look at this mess! There's like 3, like 7. And 11. Like 11 quests here. I'm gonna be here all day. I figured this place would take probably 2 hours. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna gather all of them up painstakingly and do them all at once. So we're not running back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Let's start here. A fool and his life has soon parted. I had a son once, a fine boy, and maybe if I had lived, he would have been around your age by now. How do you know my age, number one? I'm not sure. My memory's not so good these days. But he wandered into Ogre's Belly in a blizzard. One of the beasts in there killed him. I'm neither a knight nor a maid. But I tell you, my heart cries out for vengeance, nay, justice. Even after all these years, I won't go to my grave knowing that creature will blight another life as it did mine. Take all that is left, I have left, but slay the Gugotor. Here, pour it out, and the scent will draw the creature. Doesn't care what kind of blood it is. You see, once it serves prey, once it senses prey, you'll be ready, won't you? Okay. Papa do preach. A daughter of mine, when she has a mind to do a thing, there's no stopping her. She's gone off to weeping seed alone. I told her time and again, it's not safe with all the unbelievers out about. You're one of those fearless, fire-breathing adventurers, aren't you? No. I'm just any adventurer. Normally, I tell you to stay away from the fun, from my fine, high-spirited lads, but right now, I bid you go in hot pursuit to the Preaching Saint and bring her back safe and sound. Here's some stuff. Yeah. Here you a gorge called Witch Drop. Sharpest claws, hardest steel. Where those suspected of heresy, are judged by the Inquisition. The guilty would fly to escape death using the power granted them by the Dover, and the temple archers would put an arrow through their black hearts. The innocent would break upon the gold floor, their purity proven. Their souls would ascend to Holland's halls, and there await their loved one. The one I loved was judged at one. He went to his death with a rosary upon him. I carved the crystals myself. I only made 4 before he was taken. The bead lies forgotten on the floor of that gourd. They say you have keen eyes, closed lips, and a kind heart. Will you find the rosary for my heart sucker? I do not expect all 4 beads, but please, good adventurer, as many as you can. Okay. More. Grab these. Oh. Too many enemies. Oh, what? Well met, brother in druggedy. I'm a sellsword myself. I'm not a sellsword, I'm an adventurer. But I doubt this lad here rates that any higher than adventurers, but I can't complain. I have 3 squares and clean straw enough to sleep in. Even if I'm more all day over for it. A wagon. Anyway, but I shared some work for you today. A wagon bound for House Forceps broke its wheel shaft on the way. Sent word they'd be half a day late. Showed up yet. On the East Road, the lakes are yours, won't fight it too far. I've got my own donkey work to see too. We'll have a mug or something when you return. Where's my juice? Hey you, no time for niceties. I'm waiting on Solarium. That old Dalian cutpurse what calls himself a traitor is late for his shipment. Solarium burns like an olive in the winter. There's no going without it to make the fire sand for the ballistas. What do you think? Ladybugs, you look like you'd enjoy the spot of heat. Find out where my Solarium order is. Go to, lean on him a little. Question him like, I tell you, those Odalians keen on being paid, not keen on doing their work. Present company exclusive, of course. Can't trust them, especially that lot on the Sapphire Avenue exchange. Oh, no offense, but if I'm right, Odalian exactly right next door to Paradise. Couple joy. A moment, if you will. You're an adventurer who cleared out Lord Foster's good name, right? Cleared our Lord Foster. Yes. Allow me to thank you. His lordship is half torn around, you see. And unjust it is, he was born under a waning moon. Yet what was thin must eventually grow fat again. I would thank Lord Harshafant as well, but I should not like to be seen as currying favor either for myself or for my house. I would present him with a gift under your name if you are I have selected a bottle of nectar for his lordship. Will you collect it from the wine cellar? The wine cellar is called him, and the bill has been settled. One problem with that, buddy. I don't want to even. Look, I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to hear Hashafant's name, please. That still brings bad memories. Considering Sebastian versus the ogre. I hear you like a good hunt. The common folk tell me they have lost a good many other animals to an ogre. Their petitions have come to naught, so they come to me, and I in turn come to you. We must need have a decoy for this hunt. I will not ask the folk to risk more than of their livelihood. Let us use my own beloved Sebastian to lure this ogre out in the open. Oh, he is my darling Karaku? A wise knight keeps her own source of wool. Yes, Sebastian hath clothed me since I came to this camp. Someday feed me too, no doubt. Today you will return him to me safe and sound. Okay. That is dead. A word, adventurer. House Four Tops has just called a reward on the snow wolves that harass our supply train. These creatures are the most dangerous when young and starved. This litter of four is both. I lost two good men to these wolves. Had they been knights, the hunting horns would have sounded ere their blood had rusted. I would see you avenge them, and the reward is a fair one. Bring back the hides, and we'll both gain what we seek. Almost there. Two more. I gotta activate two more. Burn before reading. I have it on good authority that dragons have once again been spotted around the Steel Vigil. Yet it would not serve to send knights to the area, considering the entirely disgraceful hurly-burly over Lord Francia. Will you investigate the Steel Vigil in our stead? Here. No. Dark and stormy night. Truth is, I used to be galled when I pulled fire duty, but I've come to thank me on lucky stars. In Carthus, dull and warm beats dull and cold any day. I've no complaints about the warmth, to be certain. We're short-handed here, though. So dim have our lights grown. It's no wonder the patrol mistook the west for the stronghold. The north wind blows hard tonight. Control the breezers and light those that are dark. Oh, listen to that shriek. Sometimes I swear that the very climbs have declared war against us. Here, take this bit of live coal to light the bars over. Alright, so we have every single quest, right? Any of them have to take place while I'm going back. That I see, okay. Alright, let's get started. Okay, we're gonna put 5 of these up. Here? Up here? Oh, it's always down. What's this? Ron Stoppable, I must be rising in this world to have the custom of the most famous adventurer of these parts. How may I serve you? Oh, of course, here is the bottle of the order and a fine choice. This nectar was mixed with the blessed water of the sweeping saints, sweet, iceless. Even in deep winter, 'twas no mean feat during such a choice liquor with the road snowbound, but I am... I don't... Oh, here we go. the ones that are around here out of the way. Oh, Dine, come closer to the fire. You're looking a bit mint. A mite blue. It gladdens my heart to know that all the burns are lit tonight, giving freely of their light. Yes, dull and warm and of some import. As I said, I have no complaints about the warmth. Not a one. What is that about? Lock your doors, batten your windows. Oh. The Behemoth up at 62022. Oh! I think I can make it. I want to do the Behemoth! Do Astro, please? No. Actually, yeah. No. I'll do Monk instead. Wow, we barely made it! They couldn't wait. Wow. Where's it going though? Oh, are we gonna hit round 2? I think it's the third part we have to do. Like, apparently this is the big fate. So... yeah, now it's gonna really go at it. I don't remember being able to do that much damage. Nice, I got Behemoth form and locking horns. My Chocobo died at the end because I don't have a clue what happened at the end. Nice. That's the first time I ever did that one. To be honest. Black belt. Yeah, that was the first time ever doing that. That quite that. We will go back. Sorry about the detour. Alright, let's go. We can continue. somewhere here, right? Here? Here? There. Now, if it isn't Ron Stoppable, everyone's talking about, you know, looking for a place to hide. Ah, goodness, death, it's joy. I have it is upon the sideboard for a good many moons. For your purse, I venture. What do you mean? I could afford that, probably. You from this world. I, House of Ishgard, are descended from the heroes who stood with the first Azure Dragon brothers, Lord Harshaphon said. Because they must remember to hold fast to one another. Guard is at stake. Harshaphon had been quite deprived of his favor and authority since the cold grooves of Future. Yeah, sadly that questline was reading as if Lord Harshaphon was still alive, but sadly he's not. He's gone, guys. Hi, Sebastian. Yep. It's very interesting, though. I'm glad that I ran all the way to that fate. Even though we didn't do the first part, I'm glad we did the second part at least, because that would have meant... That just means that I now have, apparently Behemoth. God, I gotta kill. What is happening over here? Whoa, Ixo! Oh, snap! We have Firestarter now. Because I just noticed Fire 3 proccing. The Fire 3 is proccing. And then whenever Fire 3 procs, that means I get I pretty much get a free fire spell. Like, always good for me. Gonna have to do first. Wow. Okay, I'm amazed by how many times I've seen this thing proc now. Like, wow, this Fire 3, like, Firestarter's proccing a lot. Grants a 40% chance. Oh. Ooh. 40% is a lot. That's a big amount. That makes me happy. Oh, gotta find the 6 beads. What this quest was. Oh, skeleton! Look, scare down. Burn! Yeah. Right. Oh! All of them? Huh? No. So, what's saying there? Here. Aha! Oh! Storm explosion. I think I can learn to like Black Mage again if we could, if depending on the changes later on. Okay, now what? Whoa! I'm like, what did you lose? Okay. Estimate. Ah! Oh, look at them all. They're all becoming complete. My father sent you to fetch me back? My, he must be overstung. Usually mislikes adventurers. He knows very well that I must have the blessed water, and wine can hardly get it anywhere else. Father means well, but I cannot have him ordering me home and insisting on armed chaperons. This war is older than he and his own father. What does he mean to do? Hide me away in a tea caddy? I hope that the war ends before I am old and gray. Still, I am not incident to the dangers. Will you keep watch while I fetch the water? Who knows? You may discover an unbeliever in the woodworks. Who are you? What truck am I with you? Or you with me? of the saints' tears, or do you not believe that I am worth? I know what you're thinking, adventurer man. I do. You're transparent as the water she's taking. You think I'm one of those unbelievable. I find your accusations vile and remove Lalafell from your foul presence. Up all night. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Do you see the dangers? I can't see what's going on at all. Too much dealing with water. And I'm over here like fighting for my life, and I'm like, uh-huh. I wish that would have procced. What's wrong, and what is it that you have in your hand? It is no soldier's weapon, and none but knights have leave to bring a weapon into a holy place. Perhaps there really was a heretic here, or I had somehow summoned one by my careless jest. I shall return to join you forthwith. I am not easy in my mind. Kind adventurer, do your best not to linger. Ah. So now, I guess the reality set in. It's like, you never know, they could be around anywhere. But she's also right, you can't just hide forever. Incinerator, she has to be free to do what she wants. But that has nothing to do with me. I'm just here to do quests. I'm adventuring. What the fuck is happening? Why can't I go that way? I'm right, I can. Oh. There's a ton of quests in this area, so it's like, and I get the feeling that there's going to be a bunch of them that probably are just going to be like, what? Whee! You make good time. What news? Ixel! Got 'em all, huh? Poor sods. I tell you, the high and mighty around these parts don't even see in black and white. They see in dragon and not dragon. You know what I speak. All matter of nasties that don't breathe fire kill just as many men. But that's neither here nor there for them. Nothing to me either. Suppose this place not enough men, not enough arms, cold enough to make a man piss ice. I tell you, coming west to offer my services was a less wise than I thought. This is a chill that even a bowl of more Monterey soup won't cure. I have to be in Gordania again. That's a weird one. I know it. I was afraid of that. I'll hold on. I'll wait to do that one. I'm gonna stop the rest of these. It's like, what? 3 of them up here? Yeah. Oh, thank the Fury you're safe. I thought my revenge had been the death of you. But you say it's a monster that's... It's the monster that's dead? Thank you, kind boy. Oh, would you look at that? You found his rosary. As bright as the day his father put it around his neck. They say Mithril never loses its luster. Not like life, eh? Fall to a dragon, go to heaven. Fall to odd else, who gives 2 hells? That's the Ishgar way. He was a scout and a good one, I'm told, but he died a fool's death and a fool deserves no justice. They found him and let his things where they lay, left him where he lays. His own comrades. But you didn't, did you? You picked this up and brought it to me. A good heart and a noble soul to keep your promise. And do a kind thing unbidden. Wow. For the justice I saw to better, and now I may live out my days in peace. That is messed up. Oh, glad we dealt with the dragon songs. We don't have to deal with so that stuff doesn't happen anymore. I thank you for her safe return, but she is much subdued and will not tell me what passed. I shall want answers quickly. Strangely fugitive man? Gaze fixed upon my girl and armed in a holy place. I will be an unbeliever, for who would risk doing such things? A girl, noble blood, who's... I notice many think me a scoundrel for allowing a daughter to run wild, and of course I worry every day and every minute. Yet I would not take the world from her. She is what she is, a rambling ruse. She cannot help what she was born to. I will keep her safe from a distance mayhap, but safe. You find what my heart seeks? There they are. How strange to see them gather after all that has passed. Thank you for finding so many. I thought mayhap that there would be one missing. Has it, I believe, and so this rosary binds us together. Was he an unbeliever? His faith was not the condition that other men set to the house. And no, and never shall. I sought to mislay all memory of him, but he was my great friend as well as my betrothed. The Lady of Ishgar does not deny a friend, even if the ways of the world would have us deny our fathers or husbands. We shall never forget him. Ooh, what's that? Never mind, never mind. Hello. You have some dark news, and it is written large upon your aspect. Come speak. This tome, it is notorious, written by the Holy See, of course, and a trophy and the Widows' raids on unbelievers. If you found this in still vigil, it could mean that the unbelievers infest the ruins. They must have been tasked by the Dravanians. Keep watch and thought any attempt to rebuild the vigil traitorous to their blood. I would that they had but one black heart. My sword would pierce it rotten core and forever rid us of their kind. I'm having... None of them have intelligence on them. They're all mind. All for healers, and that's annoying. Ah, there you are. Let us toast to a job well done. You finished squash with his hay tonight. Highly of you, and he's right, I think. Never mind. There is much to be said of a man who sworn not to a master, but to his adventurers. One need only speak the end, and then devise their own means. On that smug look on your face, I say there were 4 fewer wolves, and show me the pelts. They are. These are they, seeing you the markings here. These hell pups gone, all their people shall breathe easier. How near it is. When nights are thin upon the ground, it is lowly of the house who suffer. Grooms and washers, when our house patches with adventurers, whatever. But some of the other high houses continue to bar the gate against outlanders altogether, or treat them as such to disdain. Honor is in how they justly we treat others who serve the cause alongside us. Life and death. Out of honor flows all that makes a man of a boy, a woman, of a girl. Only when we meet alone in the afterlife. His honor she judges, not pride. So he's got a second quest, but where's this one? Oh, I have to go all the way to Thalaland for this one. Oh no, I'm not doing it. I'll do that. Oh, I gotta go all the way back to Oda. One of them quests. Looks like it was this avenue. Well, he said that it was. They're taking their sweet time, I guess, with this. Welcome, welcome. What brings you? Oh, not here to buy, then. Oh, doubt. Doubt. Oh dear, my friend, may I call you that? Oh well then, Arnold, there's a problem with the okay. Alright. So what's the problem? Hold for customer service. I need to take a small break for a moment. Oh my god, I just did like what, 12 quests in a row?